grandstand. 4-5 sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on a wave that could sink the tides around.
This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Compass, Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, High Energy Models and Events, Tech for Troops T4T, baby, Verve Performance Labs, the original Shot Sock, not without my Shot Socks, and Specs Wine, Spirits, and the Finer Foods.
Peas porridge hot, and peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Some like it hot, what? Some like it cold, what? Some like it in the pot 9 days old. Peas porridge hot, a peas porridge hot, a peas porridge hot. Oh, I'm like way too quick, like a really fast car, and the street's really slick. I'm the driver, and my moves are really sick. Don't look now, his hair's really slick. Ooh, he's quick. Tripping out.
What that goes,
Tripping out. Dipping out. Flipping out. What? Ripping out. Tripping out. Dipping out. Flipping out. Flipping out. Tripping out. Tipping out. Flipping out. What? Tripping out. Dipping out. Sipping out.
Yeah, man, there we go. There we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Noonish, man. I hope y'all like that. That was the coldest freestyle ever.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you.
Yeah, we're all young and foolish once, right?
Yeah, you just got one time to do it. You just got one
twice.
As far as I know.
I know. I've been stretching it out for a long time, so I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
still
man.
on the once.
Yeah, it's still one long.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, hey, welcome to Noonish, y'all. I'm your host, Jonathan Anderson, a.k.a. JA, or you can flip it around either which way you like it. Here with our awesome co-hosts, starting with Mr. Why you looking like that, Jay? Mr. El Grande Tono, Jonas Bull in the house.
It's going to be a show today.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show, dog. We ready to revving up, baby. Like young Jock, you know?
We're going to take it back.
We're going to take it back.
Yeah.
What's good? What's
good,
good,
bro?
MC?
What's good? We good?
You know who it is.
What's up?
Half man,
Hey.
half amazing,
Hey.
always on time.
Repping today, baby.
Especially when it's known as
We're getting close. We're getting
we
close
rapping?
to the
We talking about
season.
rapping? We talking about rapping?
Oh, man,
Let's go.
I didn't wear any colors.
Hey,
man.
it's all good.
You
Mr.
did.
Baltimore Raven in the house, though, man.
I
Mr.
know.
Mark Clayton.
I know,
man.
Man, that's
It's
my
like
homie
that,
right there.
Yeah.
I got
Let's
to
get it.
get a little fight, man. But hey,
Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
this man right here is one of the funniest cats you will ever see, meet in your life, man.
Hey, looks aren't everything.
Hey, and everybody's not blessed. Everybody's not blessed with those lyrics, man, and the capability just to
That's
bring it
funny.
off the dome,
Thank
man.
you.
This MC Whack in the house
I want to
joining us
thank
on
you
Noonish
guys.
today,
I
man.
can't take credit for all of those rhymes. They do come straight from God.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And inspiration.
Yeah, that's the angelic presence that
That's
I
right.
feel.
That's right. I do
Coming
feel
through.
blessed in those moments. The guy beatboxing is really good.
Yeah.
So he makes me look good. It's like having a really good stunt man.
Hey, bro, he said he was you on acid, and then he just went right into it, dog. I was like, dang, dog, that's the way to get it, bro. Nice little crew.
Honestly, I've never made one of those videos on acid. It might be a little better. Maybe a little twist. Definitely be a
trippy.
trip.
Could
It
be
would definitely be a trip.
It could be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm tripping now.
Yeah.
Can you hit it one time for me live? Like,
Yo, I'm sipping on.
Yeah.
I'm tripping on.
Yeah.
I'm flipping on.
Hey.
I'm dipping on.
Dipping on.
Flipping on.
Hey.
Dipping on.
Yeah.
Sipping on.
Huh?
I'm tripping on. What?
Hey.
Flipping on.
One
Dipping
time,
on.
you know?
Sipping on. Tripping on. That's what we're sipping
yak,
on. Yeah,
baby.
we're sipping
Hey,
on.
and with that, we will have our PED performance enhancing drinks toast.
Screws ball.
Brought to you by Screwball. Man, what's up, MC?
Hey,
MC
man.
Whack. We got two MCs on the
That's right.
stage
Oh,
today.
yeah.
You know,
This is the non-MC.
One
But
by birth.
he's the real deal. I'm just like the hype man.
No, he's the hype
funny.
man.
I'm hype man.
All right.
Yeah, he's the
Hey,
hype man. He's
I'll
the
take any
Busta
hype
Rhymes.
I can get.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you, bro?
Man, I'm just surviving. There's a thing going around. Everybody's getting like sick or something.
Yeah.
But I keep doing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, in LA, man, where y'all are like in the corner, they tell everybody to stand in the corner and you can't come out.
Yeah. I've been washing my hands since I was a kid, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was traveling through it all with the mask.
Yeah. Over your eyes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
normally I wear the mask over my face, so I'm allowed into places. They're like, "Oh, you can come in now. Now you can come in."
The airlines didn't
I
have a
get
problem with you
instructions.
wearing it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
it's on. I got it on.
I'm always traveling around doing something, so I kind of felt like if you traveled during it
Yeah.
and no one else was traveling, not only was airfare cheap, but you were kind of like daring. I'm going to still try to get it done. And thankfully, I stayed healthy. Thankfully, I tried to keep far away from people. It helps being obnoxious because then people want to stay away from you. They're like,
Anyway, like,
This dude don't care.
Let me get
Right.
8 to 12 feet away from this guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
So what else? I mean, what else has been going on in your world? You said you've got an audio book out right now?
Yeah, I got an audio book. Somehow I've kept real busy during the COVID. Everybody I've been trying to get to work with me is always busy. They're like, nah, son. Now they're all, no one, they weren't working. So they're like, all right, George, what do you want to work on now? So I actually shot.
Hey.
Yeah, not that they're desperate. They're like, I got nothing.
You're like that
else
kid
to
that's
do.
like, Mom,
Sloppy
Mom,
seconds.
Yeah.
Mom,
I
Mom,
guess.
Right.
Mom.
They're like,
Mom.
I really can't tell them I'm busy. What? I can't tell them I'm busy.
Secret to success.
So I shot something, and it's about an hour where I play all the characters.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much about it, but there's like 30 characters, and they're all me.
Nice.
So it's taken forever to edit it. It took like 3 months to shoot it, but 18 months to edit it. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Coming-
Hey,
yeah.
greatness takes time.
That's
man.
crazy.
yeah.
So tell me about the book. I mean, just a little bit about it.
Oh, okay.
you know?
So my buddy wrote a children's book, and it's about a cow, right? And
Yeah.
she wants to run with the bulls.
Yeah.
So it's the classic story of, oh, you're a woman and you're not allowed to do
Yeah.
what you want to do in the man's world. So they dress up like a man. So like the opposite of Tootsie,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like,
Like Mulan, but with cows.
yeah. No one's gonna remember Yentl,
Yeah.
but
What?
Yentl, Barbara Streisand, she dresses up like a dude so she can become like a rabbi. Yeah, Yentl.
Yentl.
It's kind of
Sounds
like
like
a
a
comedy, but
food.
like people that
Lentils.
love Barbara.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Well, that was her name. It was like a Hebrew name.
Yeah.
She wants to
Gotcha.
learn like the Jewish religion, but they
right.
can't because she's a woman.
She's a
They won't
woman, yeah.
teach us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a bunch of 80s movies where a woman's like, I'm going to dress up like a dude so I can
Yeah.
be a journalist, just one of the
Yeah.
guys.
And be amazing at it. Like,
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
soar to the
Right.
top.
Yeah.
Right,
And
and it's
then
breaking
take
the
that wig.
barriers.
And-
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's good. That's cool.
So this
So-
one, it's called Toro.
Nice.
And the book is doing really well on all the children's book circuits. And then I encourage the
Congrats.
guy because I do hundreds of voices, hundreds of characters. That's my bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't we do this as an audio book and I'll do all the voice. It's a vehicle for me. I know
Yeah.
it's your book, but let me.
Yeah. Put my little spin on it.
So he's got other people narrating it, and females doing the female voice. I do like eight.
Nice.
voices. And then some of them are Texans. Some of them
Oh,
are like,
wow.
We came over to watch the bulls because it's about the bulls running in Pamplona. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we want to look at the bulls.
Yeah. So is that how I talk?
No, not really, but
okay.
you could if you want to.
If I own it
Yeah.
to, huh?
You can,
Sure
You
enough,
can
I
get
know
it down there.
some
You can get
folks
it down
down
there.
there.
You can get it down. You can get it down there.
I know some folks that do it now.
We can call up Dr. Phil and say, hey, Dr. Phil, I know you're not a real doctor, but I want your real opinion. He's from Oklahoma and played
Phil's from
ball.
Oklahoma, boy?
Phil played ball.
Basketball.
Football.
Really?
Yes.
At-
Dr.
at
Phil, I
OU?
think was a linebacker. It might have been OU. It might have been Texas. I think
Okay.
he came down.
He came down.
I bet. Oh, you could. I bet Phil could crack some heads now.
You know, when
He's a
you
big
get in
dude.
the huddle.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big
Mama
dude.
said
when you get in the huddle, you're one of one person now.
Yeah.
You do all these personalities,
Right, all the
But
voices.
How
yeah.
long did it take? Like, could you do that when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Or was it like a bunch of?
I think what it started is I'm a Brooklyn guy. So I was
Okay.
born in Brooklyn, right? But my mom moved to Dallas she got remarried and moved to Dallas when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, being around these people for a while. And then every time I watch Goodfellas, it's like, hey, do me a favor. If you're going out, grab me a soda from the store.
Yeah.
It just comes
Yeah.
back.
Right.
You hear the difference, and they're
Right.
so dynamic, the difference
Oh,
between New York and
Absolutely.
so I just picked up. I picked
Very
up
distinct.
Just a
yeah,
bit.
just yeah.
Yeah, so I just picked up accents really quick wherever I go. I have like an ear for it. I can't match a tune to save my life. Like
Right.
karaoke, it's like, oh Jesus, please just end this song.
Right.
But when it comes to accents, that's
Kill
something
it.
I pick up. Yeah,
Fucking
Check
awesome.
it.
You got a
Check your phone real
Australia?
quick.
it's all right there. You know, we've got Screwball down there. We've got Shot Socks down there. Every time I'm out catching a wave, I put one off in my Shot Socks.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So is that your favorite?
My favorite is actually Jamaican, but the problem
Oh,
is when I do
shit.
Jamaican, it blends to Irish. What? It's like, hey, brother, what you doing? You got them Lucky Charms with green flowers and purple horseshoes.
Yeah.
So that's the
Can you
hardest for me.
do Sicilian?
Hey, forget about it. It's like I do like a Brooklyn, New York. It's as close as Sicily I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
That's where you're from, though, right?
Right.
So that's probably, was that the
Right.
first one you learned?
I think so. Like
Yeah.
you get a lot of characters in Brooklyn. Man. If you look back, all the old comedians, they're all from New York, Brooklyn,
Yeah,
Manhattan.
for sure.
Yeah.
They're
For
all
sure.
a bunch of cut ups.
What, like Andrew
For
Dice
sure.
Clay type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met him once, and he's like, "So what are you doing out here? You doing comedy? What are you doing?" I was just so in awe. I was like, "Dude, I'm in the 6th grader telling Andrew Dice Clay jokes and getting
Yeah.
in trouble.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro.
You
That's
do
awesome.
comedy? What are you doing
Yeah,
out here?"
he's really active like that.
He-
shaking
He
them.
was on it. It was like at one of the comedy clubs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's his character.
He like that. Yeah.
Like
He's always
riffraff.
got stuck.
Yeah,
Like-
he
You're
still
on that.
kept. He might have been. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorites growing up. Him and Robin Williams. You know, Whoopi
Rip.
Goldberg, Robin
Robin was
Williams,
amazing.
Yeah.
and Billy Crystal.
Right,
All
yeah.
three of them were doing comic relief when I was growing up.
Wow.
Man.
So
That's
those were my
amazing.
favorites.
Those are great groups.
Eddie
amazing.
Murphy
So
with all the
They already
characters.
had the characters.
So how'd you
down.
first get in? Were you like the bad kid in class?
Yeah, you nailed it, dude.
Yeah?
You nailed it. I was the kid that was always cutting up, always just making wisecracks. The thing is, later on, I learned, like, if you make a wisecrack about what the teacher's talking about,
Yeah.
Acceptable.
then it's like, all right, we'll let it slide.
Yeah.
But then,
Justified.
yeah, but then once I got into, like, a performance thing, they were like, this is great. I'm like, I'm just acting like an idiot.
Yeah.
And
Right.
in all the other classes, I'm getting in trouble. But in this one, they're like, this is great. I was like,
We're gonna pay you.
yeah, this is where I'm going to hang out.
Like,
This is
wait,
the part
what?
of town
I
I'm
like the
staying.
performance stuff
Money?
going on.
Yeah.
Right on. So
That was awesome.
so you helped the other kids actually, but
In a
at least you
way.
were engaged, right?
In a way, I was comic relief for algebra.
Yeah.
And
How is that
algebra
even
needed?
Yeah. How's that possible?
It's
Well,
needed.
first you take x squared, and then you...
Yeah, man.
I don't know the
like-
right equation for the answer.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome, man.
Thank you.
So life in LA right now, I heard it was pretty lame for a while.
For a while, I loved it. There was no traffic. I was like, this is great. I get from one town to the other 20
Oh, and
minutes.
Kelly,
This is
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait in line anywhere you go.
Yeah, but there was nowhere to go. Everything was closed, right?
Yeah,
About
that's
that.
true. There weren't a lot of places.
About
to go.
that.
Just standing in line by
Y'all
yourself.
had the drive-throughs though, right? No.
Yeah, they're driving.
did-
I'll tell you what, the dispensaries stayed open, so you could always go to the
Oh,
corner.
man.
It's an essential business.
Yeah,
That's another life.
systemically important.
Trader Joe's
Now-
was always open.
Yeah,
Exactly.
freaking in 2005, like you're going to jail still, right?
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys who's like, I'd rather buy a 12-pack and go home than go to the bar and drink a 12-pack.
Absolutely.
I get a buzz on at home, then go to the bar and only get
Then
one or
get
two
one or
drinks.
two.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
you're looking at what, $12 versus
Hey,
like 120.
yeah,
depending on
professional
where you are.
pre-gamer.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
the thing is,
Pre-game.
at-
And
there you
we'll,
go.
we'll get out there.
and then you end up being a good tipper too.
Yeah,
And then you-
exactly. Exactly.
You can just
Yeah.
sip. You can
Still
just
good.
sip on the one you get at the bar for a little while. You know what I mean?
Like
straight
I'm
up.
cool with that 20% tip
Yep.
on that
My
$20 tab.
My tipping percent is directly proportional to my alcohol, blood alcohol content percent.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the higher the one gets, the higher the other gets.
I learned real quick when I was in college, man. Like the first, couple times I got smash face. I was 17, 18.
Yeah.
I was young going into college, and I realized, man, when I get drunk, I just start offering people food and like going to pay for
That's
gas and
nice.
stuff. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I need to not do
Give.
this anymore.
One for you.
You know,
3 for you, 4 for you.
it's not like I'm working because now,
all get it.
bro. It's like, hey, I need to back off, bro.
Hey.
You say so.
It's
I
like,
chilled out.
Let's get Jay drunk.
Only
Have him
if
pay
you
for
could feel
gas.
like
Yeah,
Hey.
bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like that because now I gotta for the rest of the couple weeks I gotta be skemption on what I do with the rest of my little dollars I got left because one night I got smashed.
Hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
In college,
Yeah, though.
You gotta
College life,
choose.
man. Yes.
gas or food.
Fuck. Right.
Hit this cafeteria up, you know,
Hit the gas.
because we gotta go to the club Thursday night for dang sure, bro.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
$2
man.
Tuesday with a spot.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you guys happen to see the new What If with Black Panther? Oh, it came
What's it
out
on?
last night at midnight.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those
It's
guys that
literally like-
stays
I
up
haven't seen
and
the
watches
old What
Marvel.
Ifs.
Oh, they're pretty good, man. They do like a twist, and it's like an alternate reality.
Oh, I saw it. I didn't watch it. But
So it's like,
I-
what if
yeah, I saw
Black
it.
Panther becomes Star-Lord? So he's like from the Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. What if he became that dude instead of Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real good, man.
So I mean, what channel are you catching this on? Is
That's
this-
that's on the Disney one.
okay. So on
It's
Disney,
Disney.
like
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta check that out.
I mean, I love all that Marvel stuff. All the
Yeah.
I was reading those comic books.
Bro,
I love
I
all
used
that
to-
sci-fi stuff.
I used to watch all the Marvel movies with my son, my 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And Avengers came out on the video game.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Alliance or something like that.
Mhm.
But I'm talking, I turned all the lights out in the house,
Yep.
right? And I had a big screen up above the fireplace
And locked in.
and put that surround sound on. and I'm
yeah.
talking,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
playing a game harder than my son for
Oh,
at least
yeah,
3-4
like-
hours on a Friday
Yeah,
night. you know?
yeah.
Like locked all the
That's
way
good.
in.
Locked
bro.
all the way in.
Yeah.
We watched Aquaman last night.
Was it
It
again?
was-
He's good, Momo.
Cause my daughter, she's all about
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
good,
yeah.
Momo.
Mimosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
good
It
though.
was good.
He's
It was,
good.
I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like-
I saw Ready Player One for the
That was
first
good?
time on like
I've
Sunday.
watched that
I enjoyed
200 times.
that.
200 times this year.
Yeah.
That's
They-
my daughter's favorite movie.
It's a great movie.
Like literally 200 times this year.
Yeah, I don't understand kids. Like, how do they do that? How
I
do
don't-
kids watch the same movie a million
Every-
times?
I did it. I could do it. It's great.
Oh, it's amazing.
When
I
you
can't do
like
that.
something, and I don't know. They say there's something about that with your brain where you only like because you know the ending.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be like, I don't know, is this going to be a happy ending? I'm not getting involved in this series.
But like nowadays, I'm the type. If I watch a movie, I'm watching it one time.
Yeah.
Like I saw it.
No, I don't
You
think
know?
that. Or
If I like it,
a
is
series.
Is that because of you, or is that because the movie it sucks?
Even if the
No,
movie's
it'd be
great.
amazing.
You don't
movie.
have a good one you've seen 40 times? I've seen
No.
Goodfellas 40
Well,
times.
all right, I saw 42 a lot. Right,
Right.
when 42 came out, but
By
I
the
put
way-
it's because it was in my car.
Right. By the way,
Yeah.
Chadwick
Every time I
Boseman,
stopped, it would come on the screen.
Chadwick's voice is in the cartoon I was just telling you about.
Yeah, I know he's Black Panther.
But I'm saying this was his last performance.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I got
Gotcha.
goosebumps watching it.
Yeah, that's dope.
He's good.
That's
He's good.
dope,
He's
man.
also in 42. He's good.
Yeah, no, like
First
I,
was an amazing movie.
yeah, I
I
had
only
so-
watched it once.
I had it in
I
my
mean-
car, like so. Every time I go somewhere, it was just like a motivation for me because I love Jackie Robinson. I love baseball. You know what I mean? But that's the only movie
I'm
that
not
I could
that.
just.
Do you know how the Dodgers got their name? The Brooklyn Dodgers. Anybody know how
No.
the Brooklyn Dodgers? So they had all the trolleys and all the streetcars, right?
Yeah.
So the people having the pedestrians, you're trolley dodging all day. You got to go to work. You're dodging trolleys. You're dodging.
Got you.
So that's why they're the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Now they moved to L.A. and they start dodging bullets.
Basically.
Gang, gang.
Like, real talk.
Man, this is our first
Hey,
official
thanks for
guest
having
on
me.
Noonish ever. So
thank you.
it's a pleasure having you
Thank
back.
you guys. I love
Absolutely.
being here.
Yeah, man.
I love rocking the screwball, the shot socks.
Yeah.
I tip it
Every,
now.
yeah,
sip
all my
it
sil-
Sip it
that's
down.
silly cra-
Put the tats
I
in the
mean-
pot and it made me think of
Pootie
Tang.
What I
Sip the time, my cup of tea.
the way I look at it is if I could be in the top
Fucking
10
Wu-Tang.
of the worst rappers ever,
Bro,
that'd be great.
that's
Top
it.
10 worst rapper
Yes.
ever.
Yeah, bro. You and your Weird Al,
Bro,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just such a small piece of the pie. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Y'all are. I mean, that's
Top
pretty
10
big.
is something.
Like when it comes to the worst rappers, this guy's somewhere in the top 10.
He got that.
I mean,
Hey,
He got that.
they're going to make a show about
you
that.
good.
They're not going to make a show about 11 and beyond.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 8 on
Yeah.
the list. Hey,
Yeah.
how you
You know what I'm
doing?
saying?
Top
I'm
10
MC
worst. Yeah.
Wack.
Dude.
And if you're not on there, somebody could possibly call in and be like, "Hey, Y'all forgot about MC Wack.
Right.
Right.
No doubt.
There's always the honorable mentions. Like, you're the honorable mention. You're actually number 12.
Hey, you forgot about MC
Yo.
Wack, bro,
I
all
try
the
to
way.
be okay with an honorable mention
Yeah.
on the
That'd be dope.
top 10 worst rappers ever.
Oh, sometimes
Yeah,
it pays
you
to be
know.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But like
He's done more shows than I have.
oh, for sure, facts.
He's
I got last place in a golf tournament, and last place got the best award. Like they had the best prize for last place.
Are you
It
serious?
was weird. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like last place.
Wow.
Can I sign
They're just
up?
glad
I
you
was like,
came.
I
Yo,
know
this
I
is
would finish
awesome.
last.
Yeah.
I know I would finish last. I
amazing.
guarantee I would finish last.
Guaranteed 1,000%.
I mean, unless someone else was trying to choke
It
just to
depends
get
on
those
your
gifts.
group.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it sounds like you didn't know
It's
about the
a
gifts
It's group
I
before.
see.
We didn't know. We're
until
just-
after the
Right,
fact.
right. And
After-
I'm not
yeah, nobody knew.
intentionally. I'm not intentionally bogeying or triple bogeying.
I just
Yeah.
suck.
I just
I'm like,
naturally-
yeah, I just fucking suck.
just naturally.
Right.
So
And
that I guess
so
that's a way
get
to
the
say
end,
thank
it
you
was
for
like-
coming. We appreciate y'all coming and just being a part of this. Because y'all obviously are not good at golf.
It was sympathy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like sympathy awards, and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I have some golf
Get that
trivia.
sympathy award.
What's
Y'all
that?
like golf? Okay, so what is it? It's 18 holes, right?
Yeah.
So
It
do
is,
you know, guys know why it's 18 holes? And it's not perverted.
That's a good
this answer.
question.
So do you guys know why it's 18 holes?
No.
Because the same bottle of whiskey is 18 shots,
It's a-
right? So the Scotch invented it. So every round you do a shot at the end.
Wow.
So you go through
18.
Yeah.
A bottle of whiskey is 18 shots.
Right.
Wow.
18 ounces. Yeah.
Wow, that is
think.
crazy.
Oh,
I could be wrong. Let's see if our fact
regular
checkers.
people. That's not Jonathan's
That
shot.
ain't-
That's regular people shot.
Right.
Yeah,
Not a-
yeah, I
right,
got big
only,
mouth.
Fact check.
I got big
For
mouth.
you, they're only 9.
Front 9, and that's about all I play when I go play golf too. 'cause
I'm okay with
I
math
lost all
half
my
the time.
I lost all my balls by then. But
Yeah, I'm with
yeah,
you.
man. So George that's my guy right here. You know, he's a regular on the show. You know,
I can't wait. I'm
watches
like,
the show. He knows what we're about. You know, but you know, Noonish, we are what sports and tech, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
been known to happen when
Yep.
you come watch this show.
I
So-
can't wait to hear the tech side. I always need to catch up on my tech.
Well, on the sports side, we're gonna dive in first,
I'm into sports more than tech.
No
So
doubt.
let's do that.
and I'm in the tech
But
more
give
than
me some
sports.
tech.
All right. Well, I'm into both. Let's do it. I need to catch up on tech, but I can't wait to talk sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna
I
start.
got my pinstripes
We're
on.
gonna
but
kick
we'll
this
do-
thing off with a little
Oh,
boxing,
let's do
man.
boxing,
Egid Kavalauskas says that actually Virgil Ortiz has a better jab and more power than Crawford. So he called him out after the fight. So we'll see what comes from that. You know, like I said, everybody wants to see Crawford and Spence fight. So
No doubt.
you know, it could be down the line or maybe a fight before Spence.
So
You
he
know?
says Ortiz has a better jab.
Yeah, he said
David Ortiz?
No, not
No,
David.
no, no.
Not you know, Big Poppy.
You're not Big Poppy.
He got a better long ball.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got a better.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a better jab and more power. So he says, but we, you know, we'll see in the future, right? We'll see what happens.
He got beat. So.
Yeah, he got beat by both of them.
But
Right?
both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Knocked out by
that's
both
a
of
solid
them.
point of reference.
Yeah, it is. It is. So he's
I'll give you that.
he's felt hands. He's felt the
He
hands
smelled the hands.
of both of them.
Just saying. Like, fuck, man. That was good.
Yeah, hopefully that might be his last
Shit.
fight.
That's what we
what
call
do
in the Southern
You
Baptist
beat my
Church
ass.
laying on of
Yeah.
hands.
You beat my
Like
ass.
if I don't have a chance to be a champ, why am I fighting anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like just put it down.
Well,
Unless the
you
ticket-
could still win
No,
some.
Who knows?
Yeah, you could
You
still
gotta keep
win
hacking
some
at
enough
it.
to keep your career going.
Keep
Like,
hacking at it. Get that money.
Yeah, but who's watching?
Same as a quarterback
It's a
who's like,
career.
I know I'm not going to
But
win this
who's
year.
gonna pay to watch the guy that loses? Oh, they watch
No,
Conor
they're
McGregor.
gonna
They
make
pay
some
for Conor
wins.
McGregor. So
You're still going to make
You know.
some wins.
Conor
You just-
McGregor's like 4-7 or something in his last.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it's
But
entertainment.
that's what
right?
it is. He
Yeah.
goes and he takes some other little fights and he works his way back to another payday.
Yeah.
Get
And
the
it's
payday.
usually an exciting
Lose,
fight.
Go fight some other to another payday. You get the fucking payday.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a career.
So he's like a
career.
fight before a real fight.
Always. Always.
He's like the
He's
test
within
guy.
reach. Yeah.
If you can beat me, you're pretty dang good.
Chances are
Yeah, you might be a
you
contender.
gotta
at this point.
contend. All right.
Yeah. Got you.
I mean, I'm the New Yorker who's saying there's always the Giants to beat the Pats 18-0, man. I mean, that
you right
wasn't
about that.
supposed to happen. That
Shout out
wasn't
Ellis Hobbs.
supposed
You're on
to
that squad,
happen.
unfortunately. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Catch
You
it
know?
with my head, man.
Yeah.
Catch it with my head.
Yeah, you're
Nobody could have predicted that except me.
I predicted that. I predicted that.
I did.
I predicted it
Me too.
because of
Well,
the
not
last.
the head catch, not the head
Not
catch.
that one, but the win.
Yeah.
Because of
The
the
David
only
Tyree?
because of the
Yeah,
last season of the or last game of the regular season, and I saw how well the Giants played them then, and then I predicted they would beat them in the Super Bowl.
I can sleep at night.
Yeah.
When that game happened.
Yeah. It's Giants guy. Let me
this
turn my head
day.
around, man, for my
To
my,
this day.
my head just blows up.
Oh.
So yeah, this weekend we got a huge fight coming up. Well, it was gonna be huge,
Yeah.
a huge fight.
Huger.
We got Pacquiao and Ugas. Unfortunately, our other Dallas champion, Earl Spence, went out with a left eye retina injury that has forced him to stay out this week. But you know, we with you, Earl. Hey, get your health back, bro. I know you ready. I know you chomping at the bit to knock out Pac-Man, bro. But
I'll drink to that.
yeah, bro, I will too. Here and just screw it.
Screw it.
I ain't gonna leave you hanging, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bubba.
I know you're chomping at the bit, man, and next week we're gonna learn a little more, about that and see what Derek want to talk about, dive in a little bit, but it's gonna be a good fight anyway this weekend. Ugas, he's no punk, he's got a belt right now, so like we were talking about last week, this is gonna, somebody's gonna walk out of here with 2 belts, right? And it's never a good thing when you only have a couple weeks to prepare for a new fighter, right? And Ugas is a pretty tall guy. He's a different fighter than Earl, so it's something different than Pacquiao has to prepare for.
How long has he had? You're saying he only had 2 weeks to prepare? When was his last fight?
No, they were both preparing for different people.
I see.
Yeah, so Ugas was still on the card, but he was going to fight someone else.
I see. So, but when was Pacquiao's last fight?
Pacquiao hadn't
Been a
fought in a
while.
couple years.
So he hasn't taken a beating in a minute. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's got a chance to
Yeah.
Right.
get real healthy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But
So he's going to change his
who was
strategy.
Pacquiao? Pacquiao's last fight was Keith Thurman. He beat down Keith Thurman, and nobody thought that was going to happen. 'Cause Thurman was undefeated. He was an undefeated champ before Pacquiao.
Now,
beat
is
him
this his first fight since his presidential run?
up. I believe so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. So,
I'd vote
What do you
for
say?
him. I'm not eligible.
hey, if
I could
your
try to
president gets
register.
knocked out, are you gonna go vote for him?
I'm that dude. I mean, obviously it depends on who he's fighting.
Yeah.
But
Could you
that
make
dude.
that a part of the normal presidential primary?
Actual-
just have a little boxing tournament
So-
between
Actually, have
the
the
candidates.
They've asked for that
like
before.
celebrity death match, but like
Presidential
political
deathmatch?
death match, presidential death
That'd be
match.
great. Actually,
Amazing.
I think we should go ahead and just have every race.
See, that'd
Like
be
that.
great.
Decided
But my
the
guy,
final
In
two?
the ring.
Yeah. Even if it's a man,
The final.
I think Hillary could have. I think Hillary would have got old Trump, dog.
I'd love to see Chris
Ooh,
Christie
I'd
fight
love to see
Donald
Hillary
Trump.
and
I'd
Trump
love
go
to
at
see
it.
Chris Christie and Donald Trump be like,
Yo, Trump and Biden, that'd have been the
Biden?
worst fight ever.
Yeah,
man.
it'd be
I want my
terrible.
money back.
I don't
he
think
would have
Joe
had to
can,
fight Carter
I
to
think
win.
they just tried to. I think they just would have tried to take that to the later rounds and see who lasted the longest.
I'll say
Basically.
historically, though, of all the presidents,
Yeah.
Who
Teddy Roosevelt.
was Roosevelt an athlete?
More than
Which one was
GW.
that?
Oh, yeah.
George Washington
He
didn't
was,
have any
like-
teeth, man.
Yeah, George.
Well, that's
yeah,
true.
he wasn't no
That's
punk.
because he
wasn't
got
no
all his
punk.
teeth knocked out.
How in a fight?
So why is he more like a hockey
It's
guy?
fine.
Like
You're right. You're right.
it's scary, by the way.
And he had wooden teeth, right?
You don't want to go up against a guy who's got wooden teeth.
Wooden
man.
teeth, bro.
Yeah,
You got it, man. You got
Like,
it.
come on, that's got to mess up every meal, like forever, bro.
Oh, that's why he wasn't smiling
That's
on
a
the
good
dollar
villain in the
bill.
movie too. Like right, type guy.
I'll
Yeah.
get you next
Would-
time. But that's why he's not smiling on the dollar bill. He's not going to
Wow.
show.
Yeah, you got that wood grain.
Right.
Wood grain.
Yeah,
front.
but look at-
So if you have wooden teeth, do you take like you do oak if you're having whiskey and you do like cherry if you're having wine?
Exactly.
Like you
What do they
swap
soak
out.
That's
him
how it
in? What do
works.
they soak him
That's
in
how
the
it
thing?
Gosh, bro.
The
That's
tablet?
how it works. In the barrel. it was
He
a
was
barrel.
taking his wooden
The
teeth
boy
out and
took it
putting
from
it
the
back in.
barrel.
Oh my gosh,
He
bro.
Put it like a
He
cup
been
with-
sipping every day of his life.
Yeah, he's got it soaked in some
That
liquor.
boy, they
What-
carved
what-
it out
what-
of that whiskey barrel.
Bourbon.
Watch this.
Storm the Capitol!
This barrel was made with GW's teeth. Right?
Wood
Exactly.
soaked.
Same tree.
Exactly.
Cherry wood.
Cherry wood,
man.
baby.
So there's another fight coming up.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, we're not going to
Woodley.
argue about it though.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good. We might, because I think Woodley's gonna take this. You got Jake Paul or what? I know he's from the
I'm going to
acting world. He's a Disney guy.
I'm
You
going to
love
pick
Disney.
Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito looks good in this third
Oh.
round. He comes out of the third round. It's War of the Roses, dude.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
little. He's little.
Yeah.
Lot of spunk.
Danny
Lot of
DeVito
spunk.
back in. He was a scary dude in the early '90s, dog, to a young child.
That's my next Wolverine right there.
Danny DeVito versus Arnold.
Oh, and twins. that was the best.
Yeah, no, not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
I'm talking about Danny DeVito versus Arnold from Different Strokes. Whatever happened to Webster, bro? Like, people forget about Webster.
He's still around, man.
Was he a little person or was he a child actually?
Well, he was a big star.
Yep.
Oh, he was
big
a
star.
huge star.
I'm
Little-
not saying
little
any
guy.
jokes now.
Okay.
But Webster's my man.
Yeah, I loved Webster, bro.
Yeah.
You must know him.
Well, I watched the show, and he would ride up and down the what do you call those things, like the Lazy Susan or something? You know, when you
The dumbwaiter.
is that what it is? He would ride down
The what?
he would ride down the dumbwaiter and hide in the house. There was like a mansion.
Oh yeah.
Hide in the
Dumbwaiter.
dumbwaiter. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, y'all just went over my head.
No
with
one's
the
gonna
I was like,
remember that
That's
show.
that's
man.
University
No,
Park,
man.
Highland Park talk right there, dog.
Man, I'm so
That-
old. I
yeah,
step off the
dumbwaiter, yeah.
curb and I
I-
throw something out.
Yeah. Moving on. MLB. Right. Next subject we're gonna talk about the Yankees, man.
Got my pinstripes on, man.
I wore the jersey because of you. You know, we have my New York guy in the house, so we
I've been
repping.
watching them silently, very loudly, from afar, quietly, looking on, telling everybody, but no one.
Yeah. Yeah. So since the All-Star break, they got the best record in the league. You know.
I've been telling nobody, all my friends, about it.
Yeah. So I mean, and it took a guy from the worst team in the league to go there
Dude, not only
and make
him,
them better.
what
And
about
Rizzo?
Rougned Odor, though, too?
Oh yeah.
We got a
Odor.
lot of guys from
Yeah,
the
we cut
Rangers,
Odor.
dude. We have like two of
Who's
your
the boss?
Rangers dudes, Gallo and
Yeah,
Odor.
but Tatis came back from his injury, 2 home runs, hit another one last night.
So good.
He's got 34 and he's missed like a third of the season.
He's like
Crazy.
Rangers baseball now?
No, I'm talking
Crazy.
Fernando
How old
Tatis
is he?
Jr. San Diego.
San
Padres.
Diego
Oh, the Padres?
How
Yeah.
old is he?
Young 20s, bro. He's like 22, 23. He's young. He's a young ball
He's
player and a
crazy,
stud.
bro.
He's the best player in the league right now.
I agree.
Right, hitter at least.
Is Manny-
Defensively,
From what
he's
I
not
know,
that
like
best.
yes.
Manny's still in
Not
San
that-
Diego,
Manny
too?
Machado, yep, he's out there. This is all the talent in California. It's ridiculous what y'all have out there.
It's
man.
a big state.
Yeah.
They're all going out there
And
for
there's
the
a lot of
farm.
money.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And everybody wants
They
to
like-
play
there's a lot
there
of money
because
out
the
there, too.
weather.
Ohtani's still leading the league in bombs right now. He's got 39 bombs, right?
And what about
strikeouts?
strikeouts? This dude's crazy.
But who cares about strikeouts anymore?
I'm saying he's pitching
Oh,
also.
you're talking about on the bump. Yeah,
He's
he's.
pitching also.
They said that Babe Ruth is the Ohtani of back then. That's how good he is.
And he was ahead of his time, Babe Ruth. He's like, I'm the Ohtani of now.
Yeah, and Ohtani was like Babe Ruth only threw 88 miles an hour. That's like
crazy.
Greg Maddux that can hit,
Well, you know,
and Ohtani's throwing 100. So
Cool
guys,
spot.
we got to talk about the freakiest ball player in the league, Trevor Bauer. And I'm not talking about athletically freaky. I'm talking about sexually.
what?
This man's freaky.
He's freaky.
I've
Yeah,
not
he's
had the
Yeah,
experience.
he didn't show up on
I
my
haven't
Twitter
had the
feed.
experience.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how Major League does it. That's how MLB, they protect their ball players. But this man's freaky. So, Trevor Bauer hadn't played since July.
And who's
Okay.
he play for? Just so I'm
The Dodgers. He got the highest contract in the last offseason out of anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Dodgers #1 pitcher.
Okay.
So, evidently, he has had an encounter with a young lady. Supposedly that had encounters with Fernando Tatis and other ball players in the past
So she's a woman of the industry.
of the industry.
Mm.
And she has sued
damn.
this man, taken him to court for choking her
Ooh.
and beating her during sexual encounters.
Okay.
And the kicker is she's asked for this. She wanted that.
I bet. It'd
Well,
be
you
like
gotta
it'd
have
be
that
like
in a
that.
contract, probably, right?
Yeah, she wanted that, but she somehow forgot to inform the jury and the people in the courtroom that she messaged her friends about her new guy that she's got her nails into,
Yes.
that she wants to choke her,
Yeah.
and all this good stuff in the bedroom.
Of course.
And evidently, Trevor Bauer took it to the limit.
Like literally signed a contract,
A waiver.
Literally, that has all that shit
I
in
have
there.
heard baseball players do
Period.
that, especially the All-Stars.
Yes, there's
yeah.
some athletes that have women sign contract like
Absolutely.
NDA.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Apparently some presidents too.
Absolutely.
It-
Well, you know, I had to bring this up because we have brought Deshaun Watson up from the NFL.
Well,
So
Oh, from
I
Houston?
felt- yeah. So I felt that it is important to bring up Trevor Bauer's situation.
yep.
I guess he strangled her
In
with
the
her own
interest-
hair.
In the interest of fairness.
Strung her with her own hair.
With her own hair during these encounters. Beat her in the face during these encounters. And now he's missing time.
What is it?
And we don't know if he's going to pitch again this season.
Really?
Yeah. After signing the biggest contract in, I mean, it's guaranteed.
Well,
But
let me ask this:
in 2020.
how is her health? Is she?
Oh, she's fine.
When this stuff
No.
comes up, no one wants that stuff in the news, man. Whether it's
Yeah, no
the
doubt.
pitcher or her, she.
Yeah.
Unless maybe she, you
But
never
that's
know
her
with
thing.
these
Like that's her
things,
track
man.
record, though, right?
Yeah,
like, she
that's
has
her
a track
thing.
record of being in that. And I'm sure he's not the only one that was aggressive with her.
Mm-hmm.
He may have injured her in the midst of the heat of the moment.
That boy was ramped up.
Very,
He's trying to prove something.
very, very touchy.
Ain't nobody gonna do it like I do. Like,
I'm going to beat
they're
I'ma
still
beat the hell out of
competitive.
you.
Like you know,
But when
what I'm
Ike Turner in the bedroom,
saying? You ain't gonna forgive me. You're
remember
not
this.
gonna forgive me.
Yeah, you know, so that's unfortunate what's going on with him. But I had to bring that whole situation
Yeah,
up.
to all you young athletes,
Yeah, watch out.
chill. Like getting the NDA signed is real. Like that's the thing. Especially once you come into your money.
Right.
Mhm.
When you don't got money, nobody really fucking cares. Like that's happened
This is true.
a million times. Nobody
Absolutely.
really fucking cares. But once you
target.
get the bag, yeah, it's a
target.
whole nother ball game.
Yep.
You set the precedents and you set the environment and you let them know this is what the deal is because
Yeah.
it becomes business. It's all business. We digress.
Here we go.
We digress.
Moving on to the NFL.
Digression.
Moving on. It's a, you know, just man, you know, just a little talk right here, just talking.
As long
Just
as,
wait.
as long as people keep bumping and keep making money,
Absolutely.
somebody's gonna come for it. Yep.
So NFL preseason.
Yeah.
Speaking of young bucks, right?
Yeah.
Who has impressed you the most out of the young rookies that you've seen in the preseason so far?
To me, I mean, obviously Justin Fields and his game, like
Yeah.
that's like a year ago, looking at Burrow, Tua, those guys come in. I mean, I think even back to Russell Wilson, kind of, where that was the beginning of a number, not just one or two, but like a handful of quarterbacks, young quarterbacks coming into the NFL and being successful, like competitive, like really leading their teams to wins and or putting them in position to go to the playoffs,
Yeah.
which is really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's not, that jump is not easy. And I think that obviously goes back to a lot of the training that happens nowadays with young athletes.
I was going to ask you that.
We didn't have that. I mean,
Yeah.
well, from like in the 90s and the 80s.
Yeah.
It wasn't like guys were retiring from the NFL and then training quarterbacks
Yeah.
or receivers or
Yeah.
DBs. So, and
I
that's
never saw
happening
Roger
more so
Staubach
today.
have a camp.
Ever. Like, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's happening today, and we're starting to see kind of the fruits of
Yeah.
the knowledge that's going into these young 8, 9, 10. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Arch Manning,
Yeah.
I can only he could probably go to the league like right now
Yeah.
and be okay
Yeah.
because
And
what's
pick
in
it
his
up
ear.
real quick.
And
Where's he playing?
He's high
he's
school,
going to go
right?
to
High school.
High school. Yeah, he's not there yet.
He's high school right now.
We haven't decided. I
And
don't
he's
think
Peyton's
committed
son
yet.
or Eli's
That's their
son?
nephew.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
your nephew. Yeah. But
Yeah.
he's a dog.
beast.
You know, these kids coming in more prepared to play the NFL game.
Absolutely, not even close. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Patrick Mahomes, like that guy,
Yeah.
stepped right. I mean, he had a year. He kind of took the old school route, but when he got his chance, he was ready.
It was a quick old
But
school route.
Danny
Yeah, it
Dimes
was. It was
from
still
the
what, 6,
Aaron's
7
was
games?
the longest. Yeah,
The guy
Yes.
from the Giants, Donnie Dimes, came
Daniel
from the
Daniel Dimes.
Yeah, he
Yep.
came from Peyton Man or one
For
of
sure.
the Mannings was like
exactly.
he's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we're
Exactly.
gonna go with him for
Absolutely.
3 years, whether he's shitty or not.
Yeah,
doubt.
well, Atlanta Falcons. They become the first fully vaccinated team in the NFL.
Are they still going
Way
with
to
Matty
go,
Ice?
Atlanta.
Matty Ice?
Yeah, they still got Matty Ice, man. So they're still gonna lose.
Yep.
Washington
They
football
still,
team.
They're still gonna have cases.
Oh yeah, what are the 3 names they're going with?
They won't tell anybody. They bleeped them all out. So they've got 3 names.
I think the Hogs would be great.
Yeah.
The Hogs. Well, they
Hogs?
got the fans are called the Hogs or the Lady
Oh,
Hogs
like
or
the
whatever.
Hogs. Yeah, they got
But
Hogs.
I mean, it's kind of an extension of their name, the Hogs.
Man,
That's
I
not
hate
a
to
good
be a
name.
hog in football.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not
I
a good
mean,
name.
But
There.
also, lastly in the NFL, Tim Tebow, man, you quarterback.
Sayonara,
You
brother.
went to baseball, right? Didn't work out with the Mets. Got cut at the tight end this time, man.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
but, hey,
giving it his all, man.
yeah,
He
bro.
really is.
And, I mean, I love.
Bro.
I'm a
I
Tebow
bet
fan, man.
They knew he was not gonna make it.
Yeah. Locker room guy.
It's a
Absolutely. I saw him come off the line. I was like, hold on. I saw him try to. He went in motion.
The tryout. Yeah.
He went in motion and came back and tried to block somebody, bro.
Bro.
He looked like Tim Tebow
He looked
quarterback
like
trying to
me
block
when they were like, "Hey, you gotta crack this D in."
Boom.
Like,
You're gonna
Then
take
it
it.
was like, bow.
close my eyes.
He's like, what was that? And just made the tackle.
You know why he didn't?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad, bro.
It was bad, bro. But Tim Tebow got cut, man. Y'all want to talk about NIL this week?
Yeah, what is that? The basketball?
No, it's
No.
all of college.
No, that's name, image, and likeliness.
I don't know.
This is where the college guys
yeah.
get paid now.
Because they cleared the thing where
Now
they're
they
allowed to
can
get paid now.
money. Like you did when you first started.
Long-
When you were like a jit and you first started, you got a check. For being talented.
Here's what I do want to say, though. It
For
doesn't
being
matter if
talented.
you're taking drama in college. You book a commercial, you still make the money,
Fact.
right?
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
So
the
why
Olympic-
should it
The
matter?
Olympic kids, right? The guys going to the Olympics, girls going to the
Why
Olympics.
should it matter?
Gymnastics.
It makes
They've been making
no
money
sense.
forever.
I'm doing anything else in life. I
Anything.
book a commercial. The college is gonna be. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Trying to hold a brother down, dog.
That's crazy.
It
It's crazy, bro.
Okay, so
And also, these coaches are about to lose a lot of control.
Right. The old
Oh, 'cause they're
old
gonna get
reason
paid more than the
was
coach,
the
right?
reason they used to say was that they didn't want people, these kids coming into college to be influenced by, the money that could be offered.
They were
Now-
already influenced by the money that could be
That's
offered.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, is that realistic though?
The
No,
only thing
not
I
at
would
all.
say
Now
in
maybe
defense,
maybe 50 years ago.
they weren't getting paid as much.
Right. Maybe 50 years
So-
ago when there weren't commercial opportunities and it was a
Right.
smaller thing and it wasn't. Maybe then.
But the money,
They weren't making millions from bowl games
was
alone.
more. Look at our facilities.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that's the kind of
Well, they're using the kid's
we can give you this, we
image.
can give you that. Blah,
They're
blah.
using the kid's image in a video game, and now I can't get paid on. You're using
Yeah,
my
and the-
image in a
Yeah.
Oh,
video
you're
game.
using more than that, but
That's
yes,
what- but I'm saying,
Right.
like, that's
absolutely.
how am I
Hey.
not getting paid for this?
I can't have the running back from
Yeah.
A&M's driving a Benz right now.
Good for him.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's great. I'm happy for him.
I am too.
Right now, you just don't have to hide it.
Right,
Right.
she's doing it all under
Right.
the table.
They've
The
been
Reggie
doing
Bush
it.
type thing. They're
Right.
doing it anyway.
Yeah, and Reggie
It's
wants
who's
his
getting caught.
Reggie wants his
Exactly.
championship. He wants his Heisman back, and he's got a great argument.
He's not going
He
to get
does.
it, but I do hear you.
Yeah.
I do hear
Yeah,
you.
he has a great argument.
He's like, how does that affect how I played on the field?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it doesn't at all.
If you can get paid, get
Good fucking
paid.
thing.
Might
paid,
as
bro.
well.
Exactly.
Chances are the people in the administration, the people in the on the coaching staff, are doing all right.
Yeah,
They're getting
Like,
and
they're
the,
doing
I
all
mean,
right.
What do they
the
call
whole
them?
staff, the whole school, like everybody is making money
They're doing
off
all
of these
right.
Alabamas,
Yeah.
off the
They're
top
doing all right.
25.
You know what? They
Administration,
can't even,
like,
what's
they're
crazy
all
is they
making
can't
money.
even
They're doing
take
all right.
gifts. Like, oh, here's a gift
Even
of
the
like a
even the
shirt.
crappy
Right.
schools that they play in the early
Right.
games in the season, bro, they're making big money. Alabama State's making big money when they play Alabama, right?
Exactly.
Appalachian State's making big money when they play Michigan,
That's right.
'Cause
right?
of TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the
Because
other
it- yeah,
the
TV
schools have to
contracts.
pay the other team to play those
Yeah.
squads,
But
right?
the schools
They
have the
gotta-
money
the
to
teams
pay
have to
those
pay
teams
to play.
because
Yeah, that's the game.
tuition and TV contracts, and
Oh,
they,
'cause
they
then you
have
get
it
it
that
on the
way
back
because they've been able to have the resources to build these dope ass teams and win a lot.
So then you get money on the back end.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm gonna pay to play Michigan because I'm a small school.
Yeah, we don't care if we're
And
gonna take
then
this big
I'm gonna
L.
get the TV proceeds, whether I win or
No, no,
lose. I'm gonna
Michigan
get,
is
and
actually
that's-
paying that school.
And that's why it's
they're
such.
paying who?
Michigan actually paying Southwest, Northwest.
Yeah, they're playing the small
Come
school.
in here.
and that's why they don't mind. They don't mind taking that L because they're getting
Yeah.
those big bucks. That's why it's such a big deal when Appalachian State beats Michigan.
Yeah.
you just paid us and we
And we
whooped
whooped
that.
that ass.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's such a big
But
deal.
that money is in flow again, because those resources up front allow them to build these programs that are awesome, that produce the TV contracts.
Right.
Well, now
Right.
you built the conferences and so on. Produce the TV contracts where that money's flowing. In addition to tuition is flowing because the school is awesome, because the football team is awesome.
Yep.
That actually
Draw.
Now it's got great teachers. Like everybody's benefiting from this, but prior to this but the
fucking
kids
football program.
that are producing it.
It's usually like,
like,
I don't
it's
know what
ridiculous.
percent of the school
Didn't make
revenue, but
sense.
it's like
basically
most of it.
like everything else in the world. If you want to figure out who's opposing this, follow the money.
Exactly.
All the time, baby.
Jim,
So,
let me just ask one question while we're on this.
Yeah.
You ran back some punts and some kickoffs, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was harder, the kickoff or the punt return?
Kickoff return, I think, is harder than punt return. Punt return is better. You're in more control.
They're not as set.
Space is
A little more freedom.
I'm not depending on the blocks as much on punt return. Kickoff return, I'm depending on the blocks. Plus, typically they have the field covered widthwise and they're enclosing.
Yeah.
And so you can find creases, but I just punt return is actually to me safer.
Yeah.
Because you're in control of
Everything.
being able to fair catch
Yep.
if you feel or
Right. Fair catch.
oh, we're good. I can boom and let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
kickoff return. Yeah, I
Thank
like
you.
it. But you're riding like before you get to, the
Yeah.
point of kind of
Contact,
contact,
yeah.
and or the wall, the first wall, whatever
Yep.
that is.
Yeah.
You're rolling like you're rolling.
Because you're gonna
That's
make
scary.
contact on that kickoff.
You're gonna
return.
make contact
It's
on kickoff return.
that one block and that one broken tackle will
Yep.
bust open the whole
Yep.
kickoff return
But
You
you
just need a
gotta,
little bit.
yeah, and you gotta hit it with speed.
with speed.
punt
hit
return,
that-
you don't have to go with speed. You're under
Yeah.
control till
And
you feel. Then you can accelerate.
Yeah, buddy. And
So-
you can, and even punt return, you can like,
Feel it out.
yeah, you can get the whole everybody moving one
Exactly.
way,
Yeah.
and then
before
know
I
that
go
you're
that
going
way.
back this way.
Exactly.
And it's all momentum.
It's
and body, yeah.
You're in more control.
Yeah.
On punt return than you are on
Getting
kickoff
that body
return.
weight going the wrong
You
way
gotta-
to a fast guy.
Yeah.
That's a bad deal for the whoever's on defense.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because they don't.
I know where
we
I'm
might have
going.
a right punt
but,
return.
yeah.
But hey,
Man.
like if you here and I feel your momentum going that, like I'm gonna
This is a wrap.
This
go
is
that
the
way,
type
then
of
I'm gonna go
stuff-
back that. Yeah, yeah.
This is the
yeah,
type
yeah.
of stuff I can listen to all day. Like you beating a corner on a route,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or you not beating a corner on a route.
Right.
Like just don't. Okay, this guy got his elbow right in my head.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why
good.
I couldn't jump.
He got a good spot. I could,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
They're not talking about that. That's cool stuff.
Yeah,
that's
nah.
like inside.
Punt return. You would like punt return. Though.
Me,
You're
I'd
more
get my
control.
ass handed to me. Guaranteed.
It's-
Okay.
But
Punt
I was,
return's
I
wild.
was
Punt
watching
return-
it.
You can just do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Fair
It
catch.
bounces off my head.
He said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we were gonna talk about NBA, but who cares right now? It's the off season.
Yeah.
Well,
So
hold
let's
on.
go ahead and get to
Contract
that.
still
Can I
happening.
just say, look at all those pickups the Lakers made?
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Westbrook?
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ariza.
They're like the
Carmelo.
Raiders. They're like the Raiders of basketball, picking up all these veterans, and we're gonna come at you.
They're actually gonna do something with him though.
I mean, I like how the Greek Freak did it. You know, he didn't need the big three to do it, or he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, but
like Jordan.
He benefited from
st-
some
I mean,
injuries.
He still had.
He had a
Drew,
couple
right?
additions.
He still had Drew.
No,
Drew,
I
he had
said
Pete
they
Ball.
benefited from injuries on
Oh,
other
absolutely.
teams.
Right,
Absolutely.
Because that
Kyrie,
shortened season,
Harden,
that compressed
Yeah,
season.
Kyrie and Harden
they're not
primarily.
beating Brooklyn.
They're compre-
No,
So Brooklyn
But
Lakers is going to be
he
a
did it.
matchup.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
going to be a
God.
matchup.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
gonna be great.
That's
I
why
can't
they
wait.
that's the
picked up
Christmas Day
everybody.
matchup.
If they can
I'm
stay
looking
healthy.
forward to that.
They
If they can
picked
stay
That's the
healthy.
Christmas Day
Yeah.
matchup.
Kyrie was like, I'm leaving LeBron because I'm nobody's number 2.
Yeah.
And now he's number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Felt like he was getting cheated on
Well, I'm
because he
just
wasn't
saying.
the man.
You could. How many could Cleveland have brought in?
He said he wouldn't be anybody's number 2.
Well, but
not
he's
number 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as it's an eye.
as long as it's not
5.
Yeah, speaking of
It's
NBA,
gonna go
so
downhill.
Embiid just got a 4-year, $196 million contract from Philly. Which
Yep.
Well deserved.
I mean, he's a star down there.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly and Rondo got traded for Eric Bledsoe.
Wait,
Right.
where's Rondo going?
They're all going to Memphis. Bledsoe's coming back to the Clippers.
Mm.
Yeah.
So-
Rondo is in Memphis.
Eric-
Now, yeah. Rondo's not going to stay in Memphis.
No,
No.
he's
Come on
not.
now.
Not
He's
unless
a-
Huey Brown
He
comes
big
back.
city boy. He big city boy. He wants to be up in Boston. One of the two.
How
Something
did he
like
end
that.
up in Memphis? He's not gonna be happy there.
And Marcus Smart is in
Good for
Boston,
him.
signed a 4-year, $88 million.
Okie
Flower
State,
Mound,
Oklahoma
let's get
State's
it.
finest.
That's his team
Yeah.
too.
Flower
He's-
Mound,
Flower
he's
Mound,
not
Dallas,
going
Texas,
anywhere.
baby. He ain't
Yeah.
going nowhere.
He did pretty good in the Olympics too.
Good for him.
Hey, and JaVale McGee. He's
He's a problem.
Where is he at?
In Phoenix Suns.
yeah.
He went to the Suns. Yeah, man. So my favorite part of the show, I think Mark's favorite part of the show as well. You were looking forward to this part
I've got
of
a
the show.
lot of favorite parts of the show.
I love that. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all feel the same way. And Jonas's absolutely favorite part of the show. It's time for Tech Talk, y'all.
Tech Talk.
What's going down, Jay?
Yeah, we'll keep it short this week.
Cool.
Because of me, but I did want to make sure that that Mark especially heard about this one. There is a robot. It's a small robot, but there's a robot that has color changing skin like a chameleon.
Man,
I reposted that.
You did.
I had to.
there's going to be a
That's-
lot of guys in Houston with that.
Unbelievable. Well,
Isn't that crazy?
We got the cars.
Yeah. color changing click.
We've been on the chameleon that paint for a good minute now. Like, that's H-Town all day.
All
but
day.
that
Yeah,
wow.
that's crazy.
So where does your mind go when you think of a color changing robot?
Military.
Yeah.
Killer
Automatic.
robots.
I was thinking the
100%.
same thing.
Military.
Killer robots.
Absolutely.
Fortunately for
Where
now,
else do I need to
I
blend
can
in?
still outrun them.
Where I don't want to be seen.
But they can post up somewhere and blast
That's
you. So
true. They can be
where,
hiding.
where was this created? What country?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Is this
that's
American?
US, yeah.
American
That's
made.
US.
Yeah,
Of course it's
US.
US.
The first thing I thought
That's
of,
amazing.
is white people that could dance.
Huh?
If you make that robot dance, make it white. White people dance.
There's some white people that can dance, you know.
XRP is back in the game. You know,
Yeah,
like going crazy.
Crypto is,
So it's been a pretty
what is
volatile
XRP?
week.
Let's pretend I don't know what I'm talking about. What is XRP?
XRP, it's a digital currency, right?
Oh,
It's
right.
a cryptocurrency.
Are you familiar with digital
I
currencies?
follow it. I have not invested personally.
Okay.
But-
What do you follow?
Well, I make like 30 cents a month on my YouTube.
I wouldn't consider
Okay.
that to be.
Okay.
Cryptocurrency.
That's
Crypto.
definitely not crypto, but you know, that boy said I follow it. I make 30 cents a month on my YouTube.
You know, I got a lot of friends that invest in the crypto.
Yeah.
Space.
And there's
Gotcha.
Ethereum, there's Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yep.
What, you pick up this stuff?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is there one you think is better than the others?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not
so,
going to tell, though.
Of course. It's
Yeah.
not a secret. This is like an
So which
XRP
one's
hat.
better?
Like.
Oh, XRP is the way to go.
Yeah.
It's one of. And so the crypto space as a whole is about transactions
Yeah.
or money being moved from one place to another. So today we would be considered analog in regards to the way money moves.
Right.
Yeah.
With cash and with credit cards.
With cash and credit card and banking. So more so bank to bank.
Sure.
Even retail, us,
Yeah.
if you had two accounts, say a Bank of America account and a Wells Fargo account, you can just now pretty much through Zelle make that transfer fairly
Right.
seamless.
Right.
Yeah.
Before Zelle, how like sending $1,000 from Bank of America to Wells Fargo,
You either have to do cash, write a
you
check.
gotta something. Yeah,
Money
it's
wire.
a hell of a process.
And sometimes, depending on how large the check is, that might
Longer.
take a couple
that
days.
might take
right.
a couple weeks or 7 days, 5 to
weeks,
7
days,
days,
whatever, yeah.
Here's something I heard.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing going on in Afghanistan right now.
Yeah,
Suppose, this is just theory or whatever.
no doubt.
But if the whole thing was run on like a cryptocurrency,
Blockchain.
it wouldn't matter who's coming in and taking over the banks. It wouldn't matter. Everybody could still operate their own currency. If it was strictly run crypto, it doesn't matter if someone comes over and takes over the bank. Our cryptocurrency still works.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gives you
Because
control.
that blockchain is interoperable and is
Right.
not dependent on one
Right.
central location.
Right.
Yep.
And, I don't think it's going to solve Afghans' problems. But
Certainly not. No, it's way deeper than that.
because
obviously.
it's not in place to do that. But
Right.
it is a solution to that problem is, if you were
Yeah.
to do cryptocurrency,
in
it
regards to
doesn't
having
matter.
resources to move, say we want to pay for a flight or something to get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
it gives you that.
You
it
haven't
definitely
lost
gives you
anything.
that opportunity.
And you could see how in 5 to 10 years, it's more of a thing.
For sure.
It's going to take people to kind of catch on to it.
Absolutely.
Hey, and with this case, I think it's a pretty big deal. They found files that the SEC deleted in the metadata.
Oh, did they really?
Yes.
The SEC.
So you asked which currencies were more valuable than others.
Mm.
And so Bitcoin was first.
Right.
And it was, everybody knows
First
it.
to market.
It has
And a limited
the
amount.
name cachet.
A limited amount.
They all have limited amounts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they can be forked, which could create other currencies off the same blockchain,
Okay.
which is a whole nother
Yeah, I was going to say,
conversation.
there's some
But-
cans of worms in here.
Yep, yes it is. But you talked about which ones are better. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're called proof of work blockchains because you have to actually mine for them. There's computers that
Right.
actually solve these algorithms,
To-
equations, and they get rewarded with Bitcoin.
And
or
mining takes
Ethereum.
energy.
The problem with those networks is they get congested. Miners got to get paid for the transactions that happen on the platform. If 1,000 transactions happen, that's fairly easy. It can go through the network pretty quick, and it wouldn't cost too much. If 1,000,000 transactions happen,
Let's put in some.
that network is not necessarily big enough
It's like a
dense
highway
enough
that
Yeah.
to handle
traffic.
It's all
all of that
bottlenecking.
traffic.
Yeah.
So you know who's going to go through first? The one who pays the most. Not everybody's transaction can fit through there.
It's like skip line at
But-
the club.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay $100, I'll send yours through.
Right. You go right to
Hey, I got 150. Oh, you can
go right to the
absolutely come
front.
through. That at the end of the day, those fees that it would cost to transact in the millions would be insane. Therefore, that blockchain, that network is not viable for mass adoption.
Yeah.
So
Right, you
Bitcoin we set on the side when it comes to, hey, you know what? The future of finance is going to be a blockchain. Which one? I know which one is not going to be.
It's a split off one
Yeah.
of those.
Bitcoin.
Because
Split
of too
off
much
one of the big
energy
ones.
and too much cost
And it costs too much to transact on it.
per transaction. Yeah.
The future is
Does that make?
The
you can
speed
send
way
more
to
money.
it.
It's the speed.
I'm gonna go back.
And
and
so
watch
we're
this.
going from analog mail
Yes.
service
Yeah.
to email.
Digital.
So the value of the
Value Bitcoin,
currencies
yeah.
are where they are. Bitcoin primarily because it was first. Because the marketing of
First
it.
to
Everybody knows, and they've already dubbed it.
Bitcoin.
You know what? This is a store of value. Institutional capital, real money, big money sees it as an alternative to gold. Therefore, hey, I'll set my money in there.
Yeah.
But
It's
now
gonna-
that these
it's gonna-
currencies have
it's gonna
matured,
go.
people are understanding the
The
use
real value.
case,
Yeah.
right?
So the use case
Is where the
is
value
what has
is.
not been discussed. Like that has not been come to fruition.
Yeah.
The value of the currencies based on how they're used and who's using them has not been is not mature yet.
And that's why the energy.
And so that's
and-
why a lot of people are.
Yeah. That's why these things matter.
Yeah, and today a lot of people say, you know what, I'm going to buy some of this because I feel like in
It's
the
gonna-
future they're going to use this,
And it's going to
and
go
the
up.
value of it is going to be higher.
How many different ones are there now? Is
There's
like
about
at least
7,000 cryptocurrencies.
7,000?
Not
So it's
not all of them will be around.
right, obviously. So it's like
A bunch of
really
them do the
probably
same
only
thing.
the top 100 are going
There
to
you
stay
go.
around.
Exactly.
So you don't want to invest in the wrong one.
That's right. That's right. And so that's why you do your research.
Yeah.
But you don't do that research.
No. I'm
I do.
Yeah, man. I hope y'all had a good time this week, man. Did you have a good time? I appreciate
Man, I had a
coming
great
back,
time
man.
being here, man. I
Yeah,
always
bro.
love being with you guys, talking
Absolutely.
tech, talking
Absolutely.
sport. I mean, I love talking sports.
Thank y'all for coming to join us again
good.
this week on Noonish, man. We had a great
Yeah.
time. Hope you enjoyed. My boy MC Wack right here.
Hey, thank
In
y'all
town
for
from
having
LA.
me.
Born up.
And we'll see y'all next week. We got the Derrick James, man. See if we can get some good news, some good info about this whole Spence situation and whatnot. But hey, we'll see y'all next week sometime around noon. Peace.
Feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5 sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on a wave that could sink the tides.